Don't even know soda post my ice. Came right back with a hell of a script. Big old 40, let it bitch rip. Even when the block get hot, we thug. How I'm in Dubai, drinking on mud. I got obsession, she kinda sexy. You know your body, your secret weapon. I had to get a bitch up by her legs. She better drive it, we don't be in Texas. I sold 100 balls all run. And I'm with Bubba, nigga, not gun. I got a brick straight from my He making moonshine on this bum. I don't care too much, don't keep this cup. Got a load in the back, don't pop my trunk. You keep your name if you don't ain't cut. White boy ride with the dope in his nose. Little bitch wanna X on the butt. Stand over a nigga, stand over a slut. Left my plug pulled over this uncle. I read up twice, ain't loaded enough. Car took off, nigga, no special.
What's the deal? What's the deal? Welcome back to Free Nights and Weekends, powered by SFRN. Happy New Year's, y'all. This is our first show of the new year, 1/1/26. You dig? So moving forward, we're gonna be uploading all our videos and shit on YouTube. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna be uploading on YouTube. You feel me? And we're gonna be getting y'all thoughts and opinions, and we're gonna continue on this journey and rocking on how the fuck we've been rocking on. You feel me? So we've been appreciating y'all tapping in. So as well, we always do a live show the night before. So when we do our live show, always be on the lookout for the morning show that follow right behind it. You understand what I'm saying? The next morning, because we come in, we tap in with y'all, recap a few things, shit that maybe people didn't get to see during the nighttime. You was asleep. You might be able to, you know what I'm saying, catch a couple topics, catch some shit that you want to talk about with us during the day, because we know sometimes y'all have y'all kids and shit like that, and when you be having y'all kids and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, sometimes y'all don't be having time to sit down and watch a motherfucking live or be on the internet all the time. So, you know, just be aware during this year, 2026, you feel me, when we do a live show the night before, the next morning, we always kind of follow up with a morning show for y'all to come in if y'all miss some shit. And, you know what I'm saying, bring y'all topics. So we appreciate y'all. And as well, we bring it into this new year, we say that we appreciate your opinions, not your appearance, and we still on that same kick. And I hopefully that y'all come and bring y'all knowledge and teach me something this time, you feel me? I be tired of teaching y'all that shit, you feel me? Talking about all this relationship shit, you know what I'm saying? Women and men and verses, and we hate each other. Hey, let's try to get some money, you feel me? Let's try to be positive. Let's give each other resources. Let's give each other encouraging words, you feel me what I'm saying? And, you know, do you. Do you. Because me personally, you know, I'm looking for the drink. Who got the fucking drink today, you feel me? I think I'm going to have, it's my first day. Was this the first day of the year? I'm having lobster. A lobster and shrimp, you dig? That's what I'm going to go ahead and make me come have lobster with this mobster, you feel me? That's what we doing. That's how we rocking it. I don't know where my homeboy at, trying to get the live going, trying to keep the energy up, you feel me? Because we got a lot of shit to discuss. Got some shit that we wanted to talk to y'all about, feel me? Got some shit we want to put on the floor, you feel me? Because be a lot of shit that's going around in the city, and I guess for me to start off, I'm just going ahead and say some good news. We always like to start off with some good news sometime when there ain't too much bullshit going on. So, Detroit Mayor Sheffield, she was inaugurated today into Detroit's basically history, basically. You know what I'm saying? She became the first woman mayor out of the 76 mayors that has been in Detroit. You feel what I'm saying? So let's give her a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? Feel like women is doing great things in the world. You feel me? Moving up in the world, making shit change. You feel me? Sheffield, don't do no bad job, baby. Don't fuck us over. Do not fuck us over. You feel me? But for the most part, I want to say this too, because when I had did my research, you know what I'm saying, all the way up until like 1971, up until the riots, we all had white mayors and shit like that. Then after that, after the riots, white flight took place, and then a lot of black mayors came up and followed after that. So then that's where you had your Coleman A. Youngs, you had your Dennis Archers, you had your, you know, Kwame's and all these type of people. So now that we here in 2026, we have definitely developed and I say progressed more so that now we have a black woman mayor. I think she's gonna do a good job. You feel me? I think she's gonna do a good job. I'm hoping that she do a good job. And you know what I'm saying? She been in the city council, you know, in the realm of politics in Detroit for about 12 years, 13 years. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that she do a good job. You feel me? But I had went to my man's funeral maybe 2-3 weeks ago when I was leaving court and shit. And I didn't know that Reverend Kenlock's church was over there where I used to teach at. And he gave the eulogy damn near at the end. I'm like, damn, that silver tongued nigga, that nigga know how to talk. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even no Christian, but I'm sitting there, I say, this nigga got some words for your ass, you hear me? And I could understand, like, if he ever wanted to go back and run again and maybe he get his popularity up, like, I could see him probably doing it again. But, you know what I'm saying, for the fact of having us in Detroit politics, I guess as we getting older, too, and being a generation of the older generation, I think it's time for us to start going to these city council meetings, being more involved in our neighborhoods, being more involved in, you know, certain shit, because our grandparents and our older people, they older, bro. You know what I'm saying? They damn near probably in their 50s, 60s now. You feel what I'm saying? They didn't live their life. It's time for them to pass the torch. We about to be the ones that's in our 40s, 35s, 30s. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to make some changes around this bitch. You feel me? And look at shit from a different perspective. I'm still waiting on my man to come out. I don't know what the fuck nigga talking about. He gonna be here in 3 minutes. Always got some other shit going on. So yeah, I appreciate the fact that, you know, Mary Sheffield, she popped on. You know what I'm saying? She was able to get inaugurated into the city. Big, you know what I'm saying? Great thing, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I think it's, you know, I'm not really into symbolism,
Talking shit,
but
was we? Talking shit, was we? I always get on right when you talking shit, bitch. What's the deal?
yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Dropping the phone, fucking up your little view. Now your head bigger than the ox.
fuck you,
Happy
bitch.
New Year's, you stupid bitch.
So
This piece of shit came over here, drunk up all granny beer and left, y'all.
I only had one beer, motherfucker,
There's
and
only
left.
3 of them bitches.
No, I didn't. That was
I
Court,
said it's
bitch
only
ass had
3.
3 of them bitches on the
That
table.
1/3. That nigga took 1/3.
No, I only had one of them
I said
bitches.
it was only 3, so you took 1/3.
Oh yeah. that
That nigga
nigga
took
Court,
1/3
that
of the
nigga Court said, "Yeah, go again, get it to the refrigerator, get it. It's on the shelf in the back."
Hey, grandma come back. She like, where my beers at? He like, I said, did you have them in the refrigerator? He said, yeah, I put them in there. She was like, but I don't see nothing in there. I said, Corey must have drugged them up. He talking about, GD. gotta blame,
yo,
blame the nigga who not here. I said,
he not here, yo. So, yo,
you gotta
he
blame the
did.
nigga who not here, gang. Fuck
I
that.
mean, I get it. I did. He ain't want to take that last from Granny that last night. I did.
She ain't need that shit no way. Anyway, what's up
So,
with y'all, man? Top of the afternoon to everybody. And I'm gonna just get right into this shit. Today, you know, we made a history day. It's been 300 years. We have never had a woman mayor ever, on top of it being a black woman mayor. So we just made history today. Mayor Sheffield just got sworn in. She's the 76th mayor of Detroit, and she's the first woman mayor slash black woman. Because we done had black mayors, so we're not gonna say she made history being the first black mayor, but she's the first black woman mayor. But it's the part of her being a woman that's really the main shit. So shout
I
out
was
to
just,
her, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Shout out to the city. Hopefully she gonna use some of that church shit that her daddy taught her, and some of these street smarts, and some of that Southfield growing up, you know what I'm saying, and incorporate all that shit together and actually make some real positive changes to the city. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to be, you know, a public figure, but if you ain't doing nothing in that position, that should be a waste of time sometimes, I feel like. So,
Yeah,
oh,
that's what I was kind of touching on that like right before you came on here. You feel me?
go ahead.
Because I was feeling like, you know, I think that's a. I feel like what I was about to say before the riots in the '70s and shit like that, we had all white mayors, and then like I said, they moved into the Comey A. Young era when we had a lot of black mayors, and it's been a while since we even had, you know, we never had no black woman mayor. You feel me?
Ever.
So I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying? That's a good thing for the aesthetics of the city. I just hope that she just keep going and doing the positive shit and building like how Mayor Duggan was. You know what I mean?
And he did some good, but he also kind of did us greasy too. He kind of messed us up with that housing shit, but that's for another topic. It was when we got on the other day. I had missed one of the things I wrote down. They were saying I don't know if everybody familiar with the Young Manor Apartments, but it was a shooting that went on. Two people got shot. One died. One in critical. They were saying it was over a dispute. They ain't know exactly what went on, and it was still being investigated. So they don't know who the shooter is. And I find it kind of crazy because literally in the last couple of days, all of the incidents have been something like that. So we also had yesterday on New Year's Eve, going into New Year's, two shot, one dead again at the Renegades Bar and Grill
And Garden City.
in Garden City, correct. And the suspect's still at large, but we already know how that's gonna go. He gonna get caught. You did that shit in front of a whole bunch of witnesses. You did that shit on camera. It just was stupid. And 9 times out of 10, you not know 18, 19, 21-year old. You're way older. You know better, and you just risked your freedom and just threw your life away over a dispute. And then
Right.
when we end up finding out what the dispute over, it be some bullshit. Like y'all be drunk, bro. That's all it is. Y'all drunk with guns. Y'all
Drunk
gotta
with
cut that shit out. And that's why y'all should have utilized Uber yesterday. Uber was giving out free rides from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Oh,
all
wow.
day to all you drunk motherfuckers. So if you needed to go, I don't give a fuck if you was going to your drunk ass cousin house from your house. You should have used the Uber and got back with the same Uber.
Yeah.
Like our motherfuckers always making an excuse, and truth be told, this is not nothing new. Every year they do that Uber shit for New Year's or certain holidays. It's always free rides because it's really a big ass tax write off. Tax season coming up.
Right. Exactly. I mean, I agree to you. I really ain't got too much to say about this topic because it's like you said, it's just like reoccurring events that keep happening of stupidity and people with guns and all this other type of shit.
And then we
And
gonna
it's
go
just
more after that. Go ahead.
yeah, it's just the beginning of the new year. I had another topic, but if you wanted to,
No, I'm gonna just get this last one out because I feel like they was all kind of in the same realm.
okay,
Also, we back talking about I-75.
right? Yeah, I was had that on there too.
Suspect shoot a driver and causes a crash on there. Shit still under investigation. Motherfuckers don't know who did it, but yet again, I'm sure somebody saw the plate, saw the car. It just be so many factors that y'all just don't be thinking about that you can get caught. You're gonna get caught.
So you know what? I had an incident recently with somebody, nigga. I was driving, coming from somewhere to the gas station. I'm going up Tireman, going towards Southfield. So I speed around the car, but then the car speed in front of me and shit. And then the motherfucker slam on brakes. So now it's like this cat and mouse game where I'm trying to get around the motherfucker braking. And I'm so mad because I'm like, bro, I'm on my way to work. You feel me? And I would have bust his ass if I really would. You know what I'm saying? If I was really on that.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like that's not just a that this is one of them things that people are into because I had a similar incident happen like that, but I wasn't even driving, but I was in the passenger seat. Me and my wife, you muted too. Me and my wife was riding up Grand River, and this was local. We on our way towards Greenfield, riding up Grand River. Motherfucking a dude is he's sitting at the light. First of all, the light doesn't change. So he's sitting at the light, at the green light. The motherfucker not sitting, not moving. So she blows the horn. She blows the horn. He takes off. He literally going slow as hell. It's like, you know how people be doing petty shit. So it's like he was doing the shit on purpose. Like he been in front of her doing 2 miles an hour. So she
Right.
blew the horn at the nigga again, went around the nigga. And that was it. She ain't pull up on the side of him, cuss him out, none of that. She went around the nigga. We kept it moving. As I look in the rear view, as I'm sitting up fixing my seat, I noticed that same car like weaving through traffic like he trying to get on the side of us. So as he pulling up, he rolling the window down. I already got pistol in hand. I'm trying to
Right.
figure out why is you rolling up on the car? He
Right.
go, oh, good. And I'm like, nigga, is you good?
Right.
Now remind you, it's a whole female in the passenger seat. She's literally in the car, like almost ducking, like she preparing for some shit to happen. And it just shows you like the person that don't be involved in shit, they be preparing for the bullshit because they know that the motherfucker they with is about to get them in some bullshit, or they feel like what they're doing is gonna cause some bullshit.
Right.
Y'all don't be
Exactly.
thinking about putting other motherfuckers in danger or the fact that you about to lose your life possibly over nothing. Y'all gotta cut that shit out.
No,
Cause if
you're right.
you'd have rode up on this car, nigga, and you would have did anything wrong, nigga, I was gonna fap that bitch down.
Listen. A nigga better be so lucky I'm fighting my cake or going through this case shit, bro. Cause I was so fucking mad because I almost hit the nigga because he kept doing some dumb shit and kept stopping in front of me. And I'm like, bro, for real? Like, this is you on? I done hopped out the car like, bro, what tip you on? But it's like, okay, let me think. You feel me? I don't got shit on me. Let me go ahead and take my little dumb ass to work before it be a stupid incident over nothing. And I don't even know this motherfucker. So it'd be like, some motherfuckers be crazy and you just gotta duck crazy. You know what I'm saying? Going into 2026, sometimes just get the fuck on from motherfuckers. Let them be stupid by themselves. I ain't gonna lie. Live to see another day. You ain't no hoe. You ain't nothing. You ain't weak, nothing. You just smart. I just want to live to see another day. Fuck a motherfucker. You feel me?
No, for
Motherfuckers, some
real though.
motherfuckers really don't be wanting. They really, some motherfuckers really don't want to live. They perpetuate and they act like they don't want to live. Just like I was seeing motherfuckers last night. I'm on my way to my man's house, taking the kids over there. Y'all motherfuckers is speeding in the fucking midst of snow. Like, why is y'all speeding like that with snow like that? Like, I don't understand. It's snow outside. Y'all in that bitch zooming.
But
I see
y'all
the
just
Audi
said
going
it
down
was a
super
40
fast.
car pileup,
Right.
and that still didn't even make y'all buzz to a degree to feel like, okay, let me drive better or let me do better.
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers out here fucking they shit up.
We appreciate the stars. We appreciate the stars, Dre. Appreciate it, cuz. I appreciate that shit, my dog.
All
So,
day, all day.
she said, Nikki said, Happy New Year, y'all. Happy New Year.
Happy
Appreciate it.
New Year from the guys. You know what I'm saying? Free nights a
So,
week.
Shanetta, my girlie. So let me ask y'all this: can depression inhibit you from being a parent or just a good parent?
Hell yeah. I say this to you all when we be kicking it, bro. Like if you not mentally there or you ain't got your shit together in your own brain,
Yeah,
you not mentally take care of nobody else, bro. That go for a kid, that go for a woman. It just don't work. You
yeah,
mentally not really there. So it's like you like you floating.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? When you going through shit, you don't necessarily talk about your problems all the time, but in the same breath, a motherfucker can understand, like, okay, damn, this motherfucker ain't his normal self. He ain't doing the normal, regular shit he would do.
yeah,
And I'm going through something I can't really, it probably ain't even that I can't speak on it. It's more so who got to help me with it.
yeah.
I don't like talking about shit that you can't do nothing about. I feel like that's a dead conversation. We
Happy
not
birthday, Yay. I mean, Happy New Year, Yay. I'm
we
tripping.
not about to sit up and talk about my problem just for you to basically be like, yeah, bro, that's fucked up, or yeah, bro, I feel you. I don't want to hear that shit. I
You
want
you know You know what I feel? I know what I realized too. Like sometimes when I've been going through my shit, I feel like sometimes I done find myself like being mean to my kid on some shit where I ain't even you know what I'm saying. Like normally I wouldn't even be as upset because I'm going through some shit. I done find myself not being as present or not showing up for my kid, and I feel bad later on, right? But that's what I'm saying. Like you saying, you don't be having nobody to talk to when you going through certain shit in that aspect. But then it's like, what coping mechanisms can we go to or use when you going through that? And you still trying to show up for your kid. You see what I'm saying? Because your kid ain't understanding or ain't fault, whereas your mate may understand to a certain degree, but your kid ain't understanding why daddy ain't taking showers and shit? Why this nigga let his fucking hair grow out and shit? Like, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? He ain't eating.
I'm gonna tell you like this how I had to really learn it and really assess it for real.
Yeah,
When you crashing out, we just say when you yelling or we just say you get into an argument or something, right? Your kids be present. You just got to argue with your girl or whatever, your mate, whoever. And in that moment that you mad and the kid just heard you yelling, a kid only take that yelling and anger shit seriously when it's towards them. If that makes sense. So when you yelling and arguing with your mate or somebody around you, when your kid come back in your face like trying to be in your space, they heard that shit, but they didn't access that shit to the degree to think like, oh, you mad, let me get out your space or let me give you space. They thinking like, what's wrong with daddy? And they come immediately up to you and try to fuck with you, kick it with you or whatever. And subconsciously, without them knowing, they really just be trying to make you feel better, but you just be pissed off. So I get exactly what you're saying. And I wouldn't even say that it's so much as you being mean to your kids. It's more so I would say you're irritated in that moment and they just caught you at a bad time.
yeah, for sure,
When
for
you
sure.
mad at your kids, that I feel like that's one of them things where you saying like they directly did some shit and you're upset about what they
Right,
did
right, right, right. I feel that.
is in my opinion.
Right, I feel that. I
Had
feel that.
to be treating the motherfucker different. You just caught me in a moment where I'm upset or I'm off my square right now. Give me a second to calm down. Give me a second to get my thoughts back together, and I'll get back with you. But if you catch me at that wrong time, you might get a bad part of me. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
You know what
We
you
human.
know.
You ain't gonna be perfect all the time. You ain't gonna always be cheerful.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this, and you in the chat. What's something that's for y'all that soothes the pain or make you get your mind back at ease? I feel like for me, sometimes if I go back and if I listen to some jazz or some shit, you know what I'm saying, and I chill, you feel me? My mindset to get a little bit mellow, you feel me? Or I'll listen to a prayer or something like that. Sometimes even I go hop on a game and just be in a reality and just think and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Just to get my mind back focused. But I just want to know what y'all do when y'all be coping or to get y'all mind back level. You feel me? Especially moving to 2026, we want to talk about shit more the solutions than the problems. You can get it. She said music, driving, drawing, walking. Yeah, I heard that. A lot of people do like walking too. I've heard people be like, they like to go for walks, take little
Personally,
walks.
I like to it been cold, so I ain't been able to. And I feel like maybe that be playing the factor when I be like going through my little moments and I don't be having my release and relief. So I feel like I need to find me an alternative outside of that. But
Right.
I'm going to go to the water.
Yeah, I like the water too. I meant to
That,
say.
that's my true peace and tranquility when I'm stressing and I'm going through something where I'm ready to crash out into the world. I go chill by the water. I get to thinking about all the shit that's bothering me, all the shit that's in my brain and my head that I feel like I'm worrying or I'm stressing or putting too much pressure on myself about,
Yeah.
and I throw that shit in the water.
Mm, I feel that. I feel that. I like that. I like that. You ever heard of these things where people like they writing shit down and breaking plates, or it's been this thing where people draw shit on the on like on a piece of paper and then they burn it in the candles or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
I said
I,
I was gonna start some shit like that. It was with it's just like that, but with bay leaves.
okay.
You
Okay.
buy leaves and you write down certain shit and then you set them on fire.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's like a way of speaking shit into existence outside of you saying it with your words. I guess it's like you
Right.
put it to the universe.
Right. Let me ask you this. A lot of people like to manifest things, right? But do you feel like manifestation doesn't work if you don't put in the work?
I feel like I feel like when we was younger, we used to manifest a lot of shit, and that shit used to work. Now, I feel like we talk about manifestation, but we don't put the same footwork in. Like when you was a kid or when you were younger and you genuinely wanted something, nigga, that's all you talked about. That was manifestation, low key. You
Right.
literally spoke it into existence. You kept bringing it up. You made it to a point where I'm talking about this shit so much until I'm the owner of it or
Right.
until I attain it. So it
Right.
was knew what manifestation was unintentionally, unconsciously. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now that we done learned what the word is and we know what it means, we be trying to do the shit, but it's like we say it don't work or we feel like it's a failed attempt. And I feel like it's because, nigga, you don't have that kid imagination like you used to. Like you
Mm,
kind of live in a life where you try
mm,
to be more realistic with yourself. You
So
know?
let me ask you this. That's a great question. Segue, right? So, at some point, do you need when you grow up? Do you need to stop imagining things? Do you need to
Fuck
stop
no.
dreaming?
That's the
Okay.
problem. You need when
Okay.
you grow up, you need to keep your imagination strong.
Okay.
Imagination is a part of what your manifestation was. If you
Okay.
can imagine it, that's like when you was little, nigga. You was imagining you driving in the car until you
Right.
was driving in the car. You
Right.
wasn't
Right.
imagining you having them sweet ass shoes until you actually had them bitches. Nigga, when you used to want some Morris, nigga, them bitches wasn't cheap. Nigga, you had to grind up, nigga. Whether you had to hit grandma, granny, mama, everybody had, nigga, to get them bitches, nigga, because you ain't had no job. You thought of a way to get that shit, but you had
No.
to think about it and talk about it first.
No. I had a job when I started getting them bitches. I ain't
Either way
gonna.
it go, you found a way to make sure you could still get them. Think
Hell
about it.
yeah.
That's just
But that
like if
was
somebody buy you something, bro, and then you find out how much it really costs and you like it and you know that you can't afford it. You're gonna figure out a way to be able to buy it.
yeah. Yeah. Hey, so let me ask you this.
And
Do
that's
you
what I'm
think
saying.
that these
We do that as kids, but also we didn't have as much responsibility. So I felt like that made it easier.
So let me ask you this: do you think teen jobs our our growth periods for kids, like all kids should start off and have like a little
If
job
you
or
if
something.
you yeah, because especially if you gonna do it right. Like don't be one of them parents that used to how we went through our motions. I'm not saying all of us, but I know a handful of motherfuckers that I grew up with. When they turn 18, motherfucker, hey, bye. A motherfucker put a down payment on the apartment, paid your first month rent, make sure you had a job already before they went and got the apartment and told you figure it out. But y'all gotta
Yeah.
understand that when y'all do that, you are setting your kid up to start struggling from the beginning to the end.
Right.
You are teaching them that struggle is basically what their life gonna be.
Right.
If
Right.
I start off with $0, whether I got a job or not, I just start working. It's gonna take me 2 weeks to make this check,
Right.
including what they're gonna take out. It's
Right.
gonna take another 2 weeks to make the other check. I only get paid 2 times a month. I got bills due once a month,
Mm-hmm.
and bills come with late fees.
Right.
So with that being said, you went and got me an apartment. This motherfucker $1,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
My check that I'm making is literally probably maybe after taxes and all that. I'm making about $800-900 a month. I'm making under my rent, not including utilities and phone bill and other stuff. So now I'm gonna pay money towards this shit. Now I gotta go get another check to complete the rest. And then my third check of next month, I'm still behind again. Nigga, I'm every month I'm gonna be behind. I'm gonna be playing catch up.
I mean, you got a point. You got a point, though. I feel like you said, if you putting your kid out here that young and not giving them some stability, and for them to go through the shit that you need to teach them to, yeah, hell yeah, they gonna fail
But
every
not even
time.
just that though, bro. We the only family. We the only race that do that. Every other race, nigga, they make sure that a motherfucker is all the way together to go handle the world and society on their own before they put them out the crib. If you
Yeah.
talking about some Mexicans, nigga, they all get together and they run that bitch like a team house, nigga, until everybody got money to get their own house. Arabs do the same shit. We all in this bitch 10 deep, nigga, and the goal is all 10 of us is gonna have a big ass house on this block. We're gonna monopolize this bitch. See, that's
Right.
the level. That's the levels to this shit. The Arabs, they monopolize shit. They
Yeah.
move to an area, they literally own everything around that bitch.
Yeah.
Me, my uncle, my brother, my cousin, all of us live on this block. This our block, literally. Nigga, when you come outside, it's nothing but the family.
Listen, and you
We
right,
don't
dog.
live
And
like that, bro.
listen, you right, dog. That's why I was like, last night, even with it being snowing, it be showing how black people be so pressed just to go do nothing. That's why my mindset be like, I don't even want to go to no park. I don't want to go to shit unless I want to look at. I want you motherfucker be like, yeah, I'm going to his shit. This nigga own this shit or this his shit. I'm not about to just be going to some shit just to be going no more. I'm cool on that shit because, like you said, them motherfucker Arab motherfuckers, what they do, they send their cousin from New York overseas. All the motherfuckers work at the gas station. Guess what? Porto got the best credit. We're gonna piggyback off of Porto. Then when I get the best credit, then we're gonna get another motherfucking gas station. Then we're gonna bring in Ali. He
But
gonna get his
that's the
shit.
thing,
And
though.
then guess what? Then with the gas station, we're gonna open up a restaurant in that bitch. You feel me? And we're gonna pay the little cheap crackheads around this bitch to clean up around this bitch. You feel me? Like
See, I
this
ain't gonna
shit.
lie though. That's the thing. Even out and we can. This is really a whole nother conversation. But in real reality, motherfuckers already be coming with more advantages than the motherfuckers who are already here with the advantages. You get the advantages like the assistance and all that shit, right? But instead, you get stuck on using it. You don't motherfucker use it as a stepping stone to get ahead. These motherfuckers come over here. They already got 10 years tax free, and their uncle already got the gas station. He on his ninth year before his tax, he about to have to start paying taxes. Nigga, I'm about to get this bitch to you, Greg. Put this bitch in your name. Now that's another 10 years tax free. And
Right.
nigga, the next motherfucker that eventually planning on coming over here, we gonna have him running this bitch because he got to come over here to get some money. But
Right.
nigga, the money, you gonna work in this bitch. This
Right.
is your starting point to your American life that you trying to live. And they
Listen,
do this shit and they do it consistently. That's why it works.
you ever heard of something called a susu? You
Or
ever heard
what?
of that? A susu. So like a susu is like this.
Failure.
It's like an African thing where like so say for instance we a family right, me, you, your wife, my wife, whatever, my kids, whatever, and we all put in $500 or $200 every month, and then so once we all collect the $200 from 10 people, then cool, now we give the money that we collected to Porto this month. So now you go start a business, you do what
Oh,
you want to do with your money.
yeah.
Then next month we all put the $200 in until it filter out to the whole whoever is in the pot. You feel what I'm saying? I was like, dog, that shit's so dope. But black people, bro, American black people, you
But
can't
see, that's the
trust them
thing though.
niggas worth
I
shit.
ain't gonna hold you up, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you up. We gotta that right there is part of our problem right there. We gotta stop saying that shit right there. The
Okay,
whole putting everybody as a whole, that's not a true statement because in real reality, we all don't do the same shit.
that's
We
true.
are all guilty of similar activities, but everybody run their household to a different way, right? But the whole thing, I say this shit all the time. It's gonna take for two or more people to start some shit before other people even want to get in line. The same shit we was talking about with the podcast. You already, like I said, this when I came along with the shit, right? When we was talking about the shit and the viewers and all that, who all coming to fuck with us, who actually getting in there, we like, we ain't even getting views like that. We kept debating between should we be on Facebook, should we be on Instagram, remember? We was going through that for a good like 2-3 months.
Yeah,
Like,
you're right.
damn, bro, that bitch did not have no views like that.
You
Like,
hear me?
motherfuckers was not on this bitch. Like, damn, maybe we need to get on Instagram and see. Ooh, like, we kept going back and forth trying to figure this shit out, and then we agreed, like, we gonna stick to this shit and see what the fuck happened here, and we are dibble and dabble with the other shit. Facebook gonna be the platform. This where motherfuckers show the most love. This where motherfuckers share the most, comment the most. You know what I'm saying? This is where the most views be at. So we ran with Facebook and we stuck it out with Facebook. But then that's when we still like, well, the views still ain't coming in like that. That's when I'm like, well, shit, like, let's start doing these bitches in person. See what happened. Now
Yeah.
the views start going way up. Now we start hearing the real feedback. Oh, we like the show. Oh my God, y'all got to do that more. Bet. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. But the whole thing is the team part of it. Me and you we can go and spend our last couple dollars, right? To get all the equipment, make sure everything, this, do all of that. But we ain't got money to promote for promo. That's where y'all come in at, the so-called supporters, the friends, the family. Because at the end of the day, nobody need no money, no donation, no nothing. Share this shit, like this shit, tell a friend. That's all the motherfucker want you to do. Just imagine if everybody on your friend list do that shit, everybody on my friend list do that shit. There's no way that when we get on this bitch, it ain't gonna be 1,000+ viewers every time. But
I
that's
swear.
just our thing, and
Especially,
I'm,
especially if we giving y'all,
I'm only
especially.
bringing that up because I'm listening to my wife talking yesterday, and she got on her sister ass. Like, she was like, "Damn, bitch." She was like, "Why you still ain't sharing my heart?" You know what I'm saying? Woo. And she like, "Oh my God, sister." She was like, "This to now consciously for you to remember how many times I done said something about it. What's the problem?"
But you know what it
Like,
is?
she
It,
like, "Dang, my bad, sis. This like your second time telling me to share that shit. I had forgot." Whoa. She was like, "Yeah, you bullshitting.
no,
You my sister. What you doing?"
you know what it be like though too? Like this shit, this internet shit can actually show. I wouldn't say I was gonna say who the haters is or who the people that really don't support you. Cause you know back in the day, niggas should pass out flyers, motherfucker shit be word of mouth. So you really don't know how much effort a motherfucker put into the job. Let's just say you threw a cabaret. You don't know how much effort a motherfucker put into passing out flyers or passing out tickets or selling tickets until maybe they people show up to the shit, right? But like nah, nigga, you don't gotta go nowhere and this shit free. And it's like, oh, you really don't fuck with me like that because a little button of a share and you scroll down this bitch shouldn't take you that much time. That's like you saying, oh, I'm fucking with you, but I can't take a time out 2 seconds to text you today, see how you doing. If I'm trying to fuck with you. It's the same shit. Like y'all motherfuckers be like, you know what I'm saying? I understand. I understand that. Your support not gonna come from the people that you want it to come from.
It's
You
gonna
feel
be
what I'm saying?
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And we that's why we rock with the people that's been fucking with us and on this bitch with us, and that's why we come here and give y'all the show. You
But
feel me?
I want to keep y'all on y'all toes and put this in y'all head though. In the same breath of that, all this go to all family, friends, and close people, right? Y'all let the strangers be the biggest supporters, right? Y'all let the strangers come through and outdo y'all. Show
Yeah,
us that they
yeah,
fuck with us more than the people that we fuck with back, right?
right.
So y'all do that and shit get to going and certain shit be going on. Y'all can't be upset that a motherfucker overlooking you because in
Hey,
my you're not a supporter.
listen here. I already got my favorites, and I tell you, my favorites that come on this live ain't none of the motherfuckers my family except my mama. You hear me? You hear me? So it's like, nigga, I already know what the fuck it is. But moving along, let me ask you this. Do you feel like you have to let some people go in order to reach success?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Why though? Why you can't just drag
So,
them along?
like for example, I didn't. I don't even know if I want to talk about this. Um, Yeah. So like I don't know how I'm a word it the best way I can because I ain't gonna put the business out there like that. But I done seen motherfuckers get some real money, right? And every motherfucker around them was they one man's and everything else before they had this money. But the moment that money came through, it was literally all that team shit. It just wasn't no team shit. It was more like every nigga wanted to see who can be the closest to a nigga.
Right.
Cause the
Yeah.
closest nigga get the most benefits. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm your real man's and you feel like I got your back for real. You
Yeah.
gonna look out for me.
Yeah.
It's like the mindset of niggas is just it's so
Yeah.
mind boggling because it's sad for real. Cause it's like it shows that y'all loyalty don't really be there. Any
Mm-mm.
a wealth or a couple dollars can change the mindset of a nigga. It's the same nigga that y'all could have been walking around this bitch with holes in y'all socks, starving together, sharing noodles, nigga. And the moment you get some money, it ain't about what you ain't gonna do for a motherfucker. It's the entitlement that a motherfucker feel that they are owed as if they put the same work in to get what you got. That's
Yo,
the yeah.
Cookie said, "What's brazy is people be hating the most on that don't hurt them nor help them. So it really be like, what's the issue? Cause you worry about another person leveling up. Sharing this is not hurting people pockets, not helping people pockets, but yeah, they refuse to do it. Laugh out loud, shake my head. Shit sad. She said, Shanetta, she told Shanetta, sister, I feel like, like you were saying, Porto, like,
And I'm gonna give y'all a better analogy after you say what you gotta say, and y'all gonna agree with this shit. Like, damn, I ain't never think about that.
I mean, because sometimes it's like you said, when you're trying to level up and do certain shit, right? And I realized what's for you is for you and your own dream. And like you said, I got plenty niggas that I could be around. And I feel like some niggas be like girls. You feel me? You going around sitting around a nigga because he got the bag, and that shit weird to me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? My best thing that I said to myself maybe 2 years ago, 5 years ago, I said the best thing I could have did was stop waiting on niggas. You feel what I'm saying? And that's meaning like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what another nigga got going on. I gotta do what I gotta do for myself. And some people, they don't lack the gumption or the ambition to want to see it for themselves. So to me, you weak. If you gotta rely on another motherfucker to feed you, to make sure that your mind, or you don't like a motherfucker that gotta tell you some shit and you just believe some shit, to me, you a weak minded motherfucker if you don't never like investigate, or somebody can just tell you some shit, you go along with it, or somebody promise you, I got you, I'm gonna put you on, and you just sit there and nigga, you sound crazy.
I agree with that. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like, and I don't know. I think me and you done talked about this shit off camera. I had to go through my little shit because I just was abusive with the finance. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Whatever on my mind, that's what I'm doing. And it could be the stupidest shit. So what? That's just what it was. Now, a motherfucker had to get sat down for a minute. No, 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 no. All that fun is done, brother. You ain't doing all that because you don't appreciate the position you in.
Mm-hmm.
So now that humble state, that them little humble moments that I done had to go through,
Mm-hmm.
that shit definitely woke a nigga up and opened my eyes to the reality of this shit. Like, number one, you been saying that shit. Ain't nobody gonna say you. Number two, motherfucker, when you ain't got shit, nigga, nobody fuck with you like that. Like you want them to, I should say. And number three, you really see, I ain't even gonna say family and friends, because I feel like family on its own be distant unless y'all just locked in. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Right.
So like in real reality, this shit right here is like, nigga, if you don't do right, it
She
ain't gonna be right.
she said, come on, Porto, give us the analogy.
You want that good analogy?
She said, give us the analogy
So that's just like prime example, right? Cause what would you just said? What would you say? Cause it was piggybacking off of your topic.
about people not supporting or some shit like that in that type of
Okay,
regard.
okay. That's all I needed to hear. So, prime example, right? When y'all go out to the malls and y'all go to different places and y'all spend y'all money, y'all do not know these people that y'all spending y'all money with. I don't give a fuck about the person that's ringing you up because this is not their store and you not buying their product, right? Y'all don't care nothing about that part. Y'all just like whatever you buying and you like it, right? Yo, mans come out with the same exact shit, meaning he got a store that sells all this same stuff. Do you know you niggas don't go shop at that store? Why? Because in y'all mind, y'all don't mind putting y'all money in a person's pocket that you don't know because you feel like that don't directly affect your life and that person is not around you, if that makes sense. But when you know for a fact, when you done sat back for a second, we just say you checked your bank account or you checked your stash, and you're like, damn, I spent $1,500 in the last 40 days.
Yeah.
And then you calculating what the 1,500 went to, and you like, damn, I spent like $300-400 with Greg. What the fuck? That shit, right? Just you knowing that out loud just instantly fucked with you. Like, damn, I done put down there $400-500 in this nigga pocket. What the fuck? And subconsciously, your hater come on. Like, man, this nigga ain't doing more than me, nigga.
Listen.
No, you get to comparing. You want to get to comparing shit.
I
But
get it.
Look, now you thinking back, damn, so this nigga been getting fresh because of me. If I wasn't spending this money with it, you get to pocket watching. You get to thinking about all the wrong shit because you doing that nigga shit. And then when it all, then what you do? I ain't about to be copying from that nigga. I ain't about to be shopping with that nigga. You stop fucking with him, and you go up the street to that other motherfucker, and then you end up getting into it with this motherfucker because they trying to hold you on your finance. Like, oh, you ain't even coming here and spend no money. Meanwhile, your man's that you was putting that money in his pocket, guess what he did that made you want to spend that money? He treated you right. He gave you customer service. That's why he was okay with coming back.
Even if he probably treated you right, but even if so, we done had little rips. My mindset, bro. I don't know how people be raised or how people think about shit, but how I was raised or how I look at shit, dog, nigga. I'ma feel bad if I don't come spend my money with you. Like, what the fuck would I go spend my money? I'ma feel bad if I don't spend my money with you. Prime example. My nigga, I grew up with him, you know what I'm saying? He cut hair, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have falling outs and shit like that, but nigga, sometimes I get my hair cut, nigga, and I ain't want to go around the nigga because I'm like, damn, I don't want this nigga to be like, well, like, you know what I'm saying? Although he'll never say some shit because he ain't give a fuck, but it'd be like, in me, I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna support my people first. Like, it's my nigga, he selling weed or he doing some shit first. I'm gonna go support my people first, opposed to go put that shit in somebody else's pocket because I feel like when it's supposed to be my turn, nigga, I want that same support reciprocated. But at the same time, nigga, I know it's like building some shit. You feel me? You going out helping the other motherfucking community, nigga. Help your own self first.
So let me ask you this then, off that what you just said. Let me ask you, and I want the chat to answer too, and then you can read that comment. Right. So when you one of them people that don't support nobody, like you just live in your little bubble, you buy what you buy, you don't support no black owned shit or your people shit type shit. Why when you come up with a business venture, you want people to support you back?
Because
like how can you not be a supporter but won't support? Put it like that. That's a better way to put it.
Because they feel that entitled. I feel like some people feel that entitled, or they feel like shit, my shit that good. You know, everybody don't see shit how you might see the shit. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what the problem is. The market dictates your value. If the people don't see your shit valuable, your shit not valuable. So when you out here and you thinking that you don't supposed to give and take, nigga, you one track mind. You selfish. You got the game fucked up. Ain't nobody gonna support you. And that's just like a motherfucker. This is like us. Like we saying, okay, we can talk on this bitch all day, but now 2026 at the cases and all this shit, we're gonna be out more in the community, giving back, doing more shit because we gotta also stand behind the brand of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So now it might take for us to spend some money with y'all. It might take for us to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all might not always support us and buy our merch, but we might pop up to y'all shit, come to a birthday party, come, you know what I'm saying? This is time allocated out because we're building a brand. Everybody don't have that mindset. Everybody want instant gratification. So now you feel like I'm gonna just go out here and do some shit and I don't gotta support nobody else. You're false.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie. Personally, what made me even want to get a clothing brand was from supporting other motherfuckers. Not because it's like, oh, he got a clothing line, I want to get one. No, it came from I'm spending a lot of money with you motherfuckers, and some of this shit not quality. Like y'all cheating the system. I go to this store and buy a $40 shirt, and this bitch is premium. This bitch, it lasts. I could go wash this bitch. I could dry clean it. I could pick which way I want to clean this bitch, and it still stand the same way I bought it. Right. I go spend that same $40 to $100 with one of you niggas and buy a shirt, and nigga, this bitch is fucked up.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? In like 3 weeks.
So she said, yep, I had somebody tell me that, like, she said, it's like, She said, like, do you do the stores like this? Like, do you do the stores like this? Talking about they broke because they supported me. Can they get something back? Steph said, what's up, cuz? What up, though? What up, though? What's the
And
deal?
not only that, y'all go in the store, right? And that's what I'm saying. That go back to my analogy. Y'all go in the store, unless nigga they sent you a coupon in your email, or they got some type of deal going on that's posted around this motherfucker.
Appreciate it.
It's no discounts. Y'all don't get no discounts, and you damn sure don't walk in the store to a stranger and
Mhm.
say, "Hey, I really want them new J's that came out, but I only got 200, and I know they 240.
Mm,
You
mm,
think I could still get them?"
mm,
Y'all don't negotiate with nobody. Y'all don't do that shit in no store. Cause why? To y'all, that's what? Embarrassing. You not even gonna go in the store and pick up some shit you can't afford. So
you right.
why in the fuck would you tap in with me or any black brand, any small business? I'm done saying black owned. I'm done saying black brand. Y'all know who own this shit. So at
Right.
the end of the day, any small business, meaning that we not global, it's only probably one of these motherfuckers. You feel me? Y'all come to us type of people and you like, well, I saw that you had shirts on there for 50 and you wanted 40 for the hats. So shit, you think I could give you 75?
What?
It's like, why do you feel like you should be able to pay 75 for some shit that costs almost $100 just because you or just because you know me? Which one? And like you said, it's that sense of entitlement that people got because at the end of the day, why do I owe you if I'm trying to use this to support me and my family? That
Right.
don't matter to you. You still want the discount because in your eyes, it's like, well, shit, I'm trying to spend with you, but I just ain't got it all.
You right. You right.
You
For
don't
sure.
go to no store and tell them, hey, I just got paid today. I'm short a little bit. Shit, let me get with you next week. Okay, that
Right.
shit's gonna still be in the store until you come by next week.
They gonna hold you.
What are
Hey,
you
so
talking about? So I feel like y'all need to start applying the same way you go in these stores, the same way you go support the people you don't know. Give that same energy to the people you do know when you going to support their business. Stop trying to get a discount. Stop expecting them to show you some type of love because you their cousin, bro. That shit not fair.
so I got on a lighter note, I got a question for y'all. All jokes aside, or all jokes with it. I don't know. Let me ask y'all this. Would you rather have funky feet or funky armpits?
I'd rather have funky feet. I'd rather have funky nothing because I'm like a female when it comes to my hygiene. I ain't gonna lie. My wife, my mama, they all tell you, nigga, we gotta be somewhere in 15 minutes. If I ain't washed my ass, I'm jumping in the shower. I'm jumping in that bitch. It's gonna take me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. We gonna get there in 10. Shit. I don't give a
Look,
fuck.
I was
Wait,
thinking about
and I'm
that.
about to say why. Let me elaborate because I'm going off subject. Now the reason why I said fuck your feet, because I feel like you got many ways to mask that shit. You could double the socks up, you put your shoes back on, nigga, throw some powder in them bitches. You know them bitches stink. And I feel like most motherfuckers, when they know them feet stink, nigga, they'll come to your house knowing that they supposed to take their shoes off. They be trying to dry their feet off like shit. I ain't about to take these bitches off. Them funky armpits, you can't
Hey,
hide them bitches because not only do your shirt smell like your underarms, nigga, it's instantly like one of them things when you walk in the room with no smell and it's like, nigga, that's you. Got you questioning the motherfucker, nigga, that's you. You like,
but
hell no, that ain't me. Nigga, like, nigga, I sure didn't smell that shit till you walked in.
listen, that shit.
You and this
Listen,
bitch smell like onion chips and Doritos and shit. Like, nah, bro.
hey, niggas smelling like Coney Island. Listen. I probably
The
have.
onions on the coney dog.
Listen, I was somewhere with somebody, and they was like, we was at a pizza shop, and the person walked past with some shit, and they was like, musty as fuck. I'm like, that wasn't them. That was the motherfucking pizza.
They
Smell
like,
like.
no, the fuck it wasn't. That wasn't that cheese, nigga. That was a underarm. Fuck you talking about? Nigga, them onions.
Listen, but like you said, you can mask them feet. You know, motherfucker. When they feet be stinking, when they sit down, they got like you gotta take your shoes off in my house. They ball the motherfucker toes up a little real quick, like.
Like that, cuz when you bought them toes up, it closed them gaps up, man. It kind of, but see, I keep trying to, I told the motherfucker before, closing them toes up don't take away the bottom of that foot smell, bitch.
I swear,
The
I
bottom of that
swear.
foot smell like ass. You trying to close your toes. That don't work.
Listen, dog. Listen, dog. I had when I was younger. I had an uncle,
She talk
bro.
about Porto be so serious.
I
Laughing,
had
bro.
I had an uncle, bro. His feet used to stink so bad, bro. Nigga, my grandma used to have this plush yellow carpet boy. One time I walked in her house, nigga, his feet print was in the motherfucking carpet, nigga. I threw
Nigga, I ain't
up
gonna lie, when a nigga
everywhere.
feet stink and you got carpet, just him walking across your shit have your carpet stinking.
I threw up everywhere.
You ain't never had nobody come over and they don't well right now I got hardwood floors. When I used to live over when I used to stay on Ward, I had carpet and shit. So nigga, I used to make motherfuckers take their shoes off really at the front door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when them feet stinking, them socks stinking, when they walk across your floor, nigga, you ain't never had a motherfucker leave your crib and you instantly had to throw that powder down and get the vacuum in it. Like,
Yes,
what the
yes.
fuck? God, it smell like corn chips and put in my shit. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Ah, oh shit.
And
You
don't
ain't
have one
never
of them
lied.
homeboys, nigga. You talking about feet and armpits, nigga. What about your mans and them that just smell like, nigga, they not washing up because they
So
want to
that's
wear
what I'm about
hoop
to say.
shorts still.
That's what I'm about to
They
say.
still got hoop shorts on up under the clothes.
That's what I'm about to say. Let me
Like,
ask you this.
that's
Let me
my
ask you.
question right there after you. Go ahead.
Okay, let me ask you this. So, a stinking ass or a stinking mouth?
And I have to deal with it. Like I have to pick one because I got to deal with
You
one of
got
them.
a big one.
I'd rather deal with bad breath
Bad bro. So you gonna get
because
some gum.
if your ass stink when you be getting up, it still smell. No, no. And then it can't be no chick, bro. It's instantly a turn on.
Oh
I'm not about to
my
stay. I'm
God.
not staying with you and your ass stink. It's over with. You got all the resources to wash your ass and you still stinking, baby. Something
Listen,
wrong. You out
listen.
wiping good or something. No, I'm not with that. That's
Oh my
that's
God.
gonna make us stop talking to each other. I can't. That's a super deal breaker for me. Bad hygiene on a woman, I can't do it.
Yeah, yeah,
I can't do
yeah.
it
That
because at the
uppercut
same
something
breath, I feel
serious.
like a chick even if I don't know, maybe some of y'all chicks do deal with bad hygiene because y'all just like a nigga. I don't know. That's a deal breaker for me. I'm gonna baby. I'm gonna give you a warning. You feel me? I'm gonna speak on it and give you the opportunity to fix it. And if time go by and that shit's still the same, baby, I gotta check the deuces. I can't do it.
Cookie said, "Gee, you silly as fuck. I'm rolling, laugh my ass off." She said, "Porto, you do when you explaining funny shit. Your face be serious. You be talking about specific events." She said, "Cookie said ass, cause you can watch that. You can watch that, but that mouth hard. It might be some underlying going on."
And she ain't lying though, cause nigga, when that mouth stink, it be deeper. Like you done been around the motherfucker. You done been at their crib while they getting ready. They done brushed their grill and they mouth still stink. Nigga, it's a broken tooth in there, or either they got halitosis.
Listen, I found out like I think one of my cousins got what's that shit? The gum disease, but they make your mouth stink or some shit like that, or whatever. So one time, you know how you be outside hooping and shit. You like, bro, let me hit your drink real quick. But I listen,
You nigga smoked
listen,
that motherfucking rim.
listen. Listen, listen, dog. It was one of them. It was one of them foam cups,
Oh, that's
nigga.
crucial. That's
And it was one of
crucial.
them foam cups, nigga, so you know.
That nigga left a speedy breath on that bitch.
I was like, oh, I'm cool, cuz.
You can
Whoa,
have that. You can have the rest.
you can have that shit. I'm
Oh my
straight.
god. I ain't gonna lie. That's why that right there, like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, even my kids, nigga,
Fuck.
they having no bad breath, but they backwash. I don't let a motherfucker drink off me. My wife can drink some shit off me. That's about it. I ain't trying to drink behind the motherfucker. I don't even want a waterfall.
I
I'm
swear.
straight. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna go get me something to drink, my nigga.
I swear.
I can't even fuck with it. I can't fuck with it. You talking about tears rolling out my eyes, like dog. I'm
For
talking about
real.
that's how it be feeling when a motherfucker with bad breath just be want to keep talking to you and be like in your face. You be thinking in your mind like, bitch, back up a little bit.
Man,
Like what the
what?
fuck?
Right.
Like god damn, nigga, you know that
Listen,
motherfucker ain't right. I know
listen,
you
and look,
like nigga when
they
you
put
get up.
the
That's like when you get up fresh out your sleep, nigga. Why would the first thing you do go get in somebody's face? You know your mouth stank.
no, listen. When I used to do construction work with the old niggas with my OG, right? That's how some of them niggas used to be, and they be alcoholics and they breath stink, and then they put the heavy on the listen, young nigga, like nigga, get like back with that stinking ass breath, nigga.
So you got my
Hold
clothes
on.
smelling like I've been drinking.
And look, it's cold as fuck in the house, so it's like, nigga, how your breath stinking and traveling to
Cause that bitch hot, nigga. That
me?
bitch is on fire. The halitosis kicking, the liquor breath kicking, and the morning breath all fighting each other in that bitch.
Mm, mm. But I feel like a woman with an open cut and you stink and then you smell like my fucking grandma. I don't like when they be like thinking they smell like hot shit and you smell like an old lady. Take that shit off. You making
Cookie
it
said they don't be
bitch
knowing.
worse.
Cookie said they don't be knowing when they got gum disease.
I can go these motherfuckers don't be going to the dentist.
She said, "Oh, the liquor and the bad breath combo deadly."
That
Exactly.
bitch is deadly.
That shit'll take you out. You be like, bro, is you what you trying to
Whoa.
scrap? Like you want to scrap? Get the fuck up out my face.
Yeah, you ain't
But
never
no,
lied.
okay. So now I got a question, nigga. And this for the fellas, cause I don't know. Some of you hood chicks do be doing this shit, but it make you instantly dirty in my eyes. So, fellas, how old should you be when you stop wearing hoop shorts under your clothes?
Oh, nigga, 16.
That's where you stop.
Hell yeah. Them musty ass motherfucking nuts. You growing motherfucking hair down there for sure now. Like, what the fuck do you like? You okay? Yeah, we used to do it because we probably go to my man's house. We ain't carry no book bag. Nigga might hoop or might spend the night, so I could just take my pants off, whoop, go sleep. But like, nigga, why you still got on
I
hoop
used to
shorts?
I used to wear hoop shirts under my clothes to hide the sack.
Oh well, yeah, that's different too. That's different too. Until I mean, I
Like I
started putting
wasn't
on the
doing it
briefs
on some
though.
fashion shit, but it seemed like I be seeing grown niggas now still wearing the hoop. Like I get like if you doing the shit on some it's cold outside and you putting another layer on there. No, I feel like nigga long johns. What the fuck is you doing? You
Yes,
grown.
yes. I ain't seen niggas do that. Do the hoop shorts? That's crazy.
I know a bunch of niggas still be wearing hoop shirts, grown as hell in their 30s. Nigga, like what the fuck?
Oh yeah, you lost your fucking rabbit, homeboy. Hey, so it's been a great live though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I touched all my topics that I wanted to hit. This the first show of the year. We appreciate y'all. Or the first morning show of the year. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna have our first live show popping off on the
And we gonna
20th.
make sure we download this and it's gonna be available on YouTube. So if you ain't see it, it's gonna be available
Yep.
later on today. It's early in the day, so
Yep.
you'll be able to go back on YouTube and watch this too.
Yeah.
Greg gonna hit the link to the YouTube in the comments on this chat.
Yep. So make sure y'all tap in, join with us, fuck with us. Final thoughts, bro?
Final thoughts.
New year.
It's a new year, man. Leave that old shit alone. Leave the toxic relationships alone. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit together. Let this be the year of fucking with you. They say that this year is 111 because two plus zero plus two plus six equal 10. So it's 111.
Yep. I seen
Make
that.
this shit about yourself this year. If you ain't where you want to be, get yourself ahead. I'm gonna give y'all one little tip that a chick that I'm gonna utilize for tax season. Tax season come back this for you ladies too, and the fellas if you make if you get this type of return back. So a lot of y'all gonna get back like 10,000. You know what I'm saying? Pay your rent up 2 months ahead. Pay all your bills up 2 months ahead. You still gonna have money left over plus your check coming in. Put 2,000 in your savings as a rainy day fund, and you still gonna have about 2,000, 2,500 to play with plus your check coming. Now you got them 2 months ahead. Each month, pay half of what your shit is. There you go, the sauce right there.
There you go.
And you're gonna
So
be able to save money and be ahead on your bills every month.
So my final thoughts, Cookie said, final thoughts from her is better hygiene for those who lacking. My final thoughts would be, try to grow this year. Try to grow this year and prepare, make better preparation for the things that you want to do, and stop making excuses for the things that you want to do, and get rid of those bad people that surround you, and stop extending grace for people that don't need the grace, and stop motherfucking not appreciating the people that's really there for you. You feel what I'm saying? That's biggest number one support, because at the end of the day, you want to find somebody or be around motherfuckers to when you get older or something terminally ill happens to you, you know for sure that this motherfucker gonna be there for you, and hopefully you return the same favor and be that type of good person. Let's spread some love. We love all y'all. We hope y'all come back when we join and talk on this shit on the live. Make sure y'all tap in on our live show. Make sure y'all go tap in and get that free nights and weekends merch. Make sure y'all go get that SFRN merch. Please, please, please share this live and go tap in and hop into the YouTube show and share that shit and like that shit too. Subscribe. That's it, y'all.
And we out.
We out of here.